Hi children, welcome back to our channel and hope all of you are fine. Happy Teachers Day children. Today is the birthday of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishna and yes, have all of you wished your teachers? Yes, a good teacher should be wished. All of you wish your teachers and they will be very proud of you. My dear students, I wish all of you have been blessed with good teachers. And without a teacher, nobody can develop in life. And I am happy that today I am going to tell you about the Guru and Sishya. Here the Guru is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and his Sishya or disciple is Swamy Vivekananda. So, the great Guru Ramakrishna Paramahamsa had many disciples, but among all his disciples, he selected Swamy Vivekananda as his loving disciple. Yes, my dear students, in today's episode, we see that Narendra becomes Swamy Vivekananda. From his childhood, he had so many names, and the life he had so many phases of life. Previously, he was called Bile, or his first name given by his parents was Vireshwara. So, my dear students, now Bile or Vireshwara became Narendranath and Naren in his school life. And now, after Swamy Vivekananda chose the path as a sannyasi, he became Swamy Vivekananda. So let us see how his life was after he becoming a sannyasi. Today we are going to see about how he started a mutt. And let us see children. Now, in 1886, Narendra came and he was serving his guru. And the Guru, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, had a infection in his throat and it started growing, and it was no use giving treatment. No treatment could clear off his illness, and so day by day Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was becoming weaker and weaker. His health was getting worse day by day. And so children, one day when Narendra sat for meditation, he could sit and meditate for a very long time, and he had a very good dhyana sthiti. And when he went to his guru and told him, I had a very good sthiti today and it was bliss, and the guru told him, this is nothing, my dear boy. You have to do so many things in your life. You have to accomplish great jobs, and you have so many things to do in your life ahead. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's health was going down day by day. So he called Swami Vivekananda and told him and gave him all the duties and told him that he was giving his entire, Adhyatmika Shakti to him, and he had to show a way for all the people in the religious path, take them and preach them all that were good. And Swami Vivekananda at that time did not understand what his guru was telling and what he, a young boy, could do to this world. In 1886, August 16th, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa went into Samadhi and all his Sishyas were left in Dukkha Sagar. They were sad, for their Guru was their mother and father. And now, even though he was not there, they felt him being with them, in their hearts. All the Sishyas together went into an old building on the banks of river Ganga, and it was the first mutt started in the name of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So, in India, in Varahanagar, they started the first mutt in a very old building which was on the banks of the river Ganga. And from there, they started working. And now, Swami Vivekananda, after he took to sannyasam, he was given the name of Swami Vivekananda. And he became the Swamiji. He wanted to see all the pilgrim spots in India. He wanted to see how the people lived in India. He wanted to know the life of the people. He took his kamandalam, a pair of clothes, and a few books, and he started his pilgrimage. He went to many places. He lived in a very simple manner wherever he went. If he went to poor people, he lived in their huts. If he was invited by kings, he lived in their palaces. He lived under trees and he lived near temples. In this way, he started his journey. Once, when he went to Kashi, he went to the temple of Durga Mata. So many monkeys chased him. Swami started to walk fast, but the monkeys chased him. He started to run, and the monkeys chased him. And a sadhu who was there called him, "Oh Swamiji, don't run," he said. "Don't run. If you stand and face them, they will go away." And so Swami Vivekananda turned back to face the monkeys, and The monkeys ran away when Swamiji turned back. Now, later, when he spoke in America, Swami advised the people not to escape, not to run away from the problems. Stand and face the problems, and only then the problems will be solved. Swamiji went into forests, went into the mountains. He went to Himalayas. He went to the deserts in the west. He went to cities like Bombay, Bangalore, Mysore, Cochin, Thiruvananthapuram, and finally he reached Kanyakumari. And when he reached to Kanyakumari, Swamiji was very happy. He went to see the goddess. During that time, our country was being ruled by the British. And so the people were suffering a lot. They were treated as slaves. They did not have anything to eat. They did not have clothes to wear. They did not have opportunities to learn. And the situation of the people was very worse. Seeing the position of his countrymen, he wanted to do something for the country. So, when he went to see the goddess near the seashore in Kanyakumari, he stood there looking at the big rocks which were in the sea. Even though the waves of the sea were hitting the rocks stood still. And so Swami Vivekananda learnt a lesson in his life. He went and meditated on the rocks for a long time. For 6 long years, he sat and meditated and learnt many lessons. He wanted to implement them in the life. When he wanted to go to the rocks, he did not have money with him to board a ship or a boat, but he swam across the waters of the ocean and finally reached the rock, sat on it and meditated and found a solution that he should go abroad and teach everyone about the great religious principles of Mother India. And he wanted to speak to the people about the greatness of Mother India. He went and spoke to the people all around. Yes, it was what he did after he came out of his meditation from the rock now called Vivekananda Rock. So he started his worldly journey again. And we can see how Ramakrishna Paramahamsa went to foreign countries to teach or preach the people about the religious situations of India and improve the people of India. He went abroad and taught the people about the greatness of India, the religious, yes, whatever he knew about our culture, the greatness of Indian culture. He spoke to many of them, and he did so many great jobs in order to improve the living conditions of Indian citizens. My dear children, with this I end my episode here. We can learn more about Swamy Vivekananda in our next episode. So, thank you, children. Love you all. Happy Teachers' Day. You should love your teachers, only then you will love your subjects. My dear students, I love you and thank you. Bye.